Hello, everyone. My name is Severin Garrett. Forgive me if I'm laughing a little bit. We just had a few technical issues, but we're starting over and we're really excited to share with you tonight how Marilyn has partnered with a company that's figured out how to put fruits and vegetables into a capsule. All of you know Marilyn, you know that she loves plants and she really believes in a plant based diet. So, this is a natural alignment for her. And, our goal is to share with you one thing that you can do that can make a major impact in your long term health. We call it one simple change. Let me begin with just the foundation. We are an unhealthy country and actually across the world, but we're going to focus on the West right now. And I'm sure you've seen some of these statistics. 1 in 4 people will die of heart disease. I think we all know someone in our lives and love them that is going through cancer treatment. I certainly have a couple very recent in the last few weeks. 1 in 3 will have diabetes, and 1 in 5 children suffers with obesity. But I don't think it's just children. I think that's across the board. But if you're a mom or grandma, you're going to be alarmed by this fact at the bottom. Our children are more harmed by poor diet than by exposure to drugs, alcohol, and tobacco combined. So when we say poor diet, we're talking about nutrition and the lack of plants. So that's what we're here to kind of focus on tonight. And what you probably know is that fruits and vegetables are good for you, but do you know that they're so good for you that they can save your life? That was new information to me. And this was published back in 2003. Amazing how far back we really have understood this concept. The primary question I get when I start talking about plants is how many servings do I need in a given day? And a serving is about the size of your fist. And they say this is the American Medical Association, the American Cancer Society, that we need 7 to 13 servings. And athletes need even more. So if you have college or high school athletes, this is critical. And you may be thinking, wasn't it just a few years ago that it was like 5 a day? Yeah, I remember that. And the number has really increased due to the quality of produce that we have access to. It is harvested way too early. It's not harvested at peak ripeness. It's transported thousands of miles across this country. And 90% of Americans do not eat enough fruits and vegetables. They say the average American eats 2 servings a day. That's incredible. So that's what correlating back to all the disease and unhealthy nature of our country. So we're going to just briefly introduce you to the product line for Juice Plus. This is an amazing product line that's all plant-based, vegan, non-GMO, and dairy-free. So we'll talk a little bit in the top left-hand corner about the plant-based protein powders. We call it macronutrition. So it's a way for you to get plants into your diet that are protein-based. On the right top, we're going to talk about the micronutrition. This is the foundation of all our health. And that is, you'll learn more a little bit about fruits, veggies, berries, and omegas. We have a brand new product down in the bottom left-hand corner called Luminate, which is really about brain health and focus. And obviously, we've got some amazing bars. We've got gummies for the kiddos. And I have to tell you, I love the gummies too. It's not just for kids. And then finally, we have a way for you to grow plants or fruits and vegetables at home, and that's called the Tower Garden. It's in the bottom right-hand corner. So let's start with the foundational product. We call it Juice Plus Essentials. This is a way for you to add 30 fruits, vegetables, and berries by taking a few small capsules each day. And what I love about this product, my husband and I have been adding this to our wellness program for 14 years now. And I love that I don't have to worry if I got enough fruits and vegetables that day. I'm getting ready to go to a cookout. They're going to have all kinds of crazy food. But because I took my Juice Plus, I have the foundation of great nutrition starting my day. And the produce is pulverized or crushed. It's not juiced, and then it's dried at a very low temperature so that we preserve the nutrition. And you'll learn a little bit later that the best thing about this product is that it is bioavailable. It's getting into the bloodstream, unlike vitamins, unlike other tools that we use to try to get healthy. This is really making a difference. And we've got the research to show before and after. I really love the full spectrum plant-based omegas. I used to take fish oil, most people did, and this is in replacement of it. And that's the orange bottle on the far right. But bottom line, it's just a great, easy to implement, one simple change to get 30 fruits, vegetables, and berries into your diet. And here's a picture of the actual fruits that are in the fruit blend, the veggies that are in the veggie blend, and the berries, obviously, in the berry blend. What you will notice is that there's a rainbow of colors here. I can never eat that much quantity every day. And the best part is everything is tested. Every batch is tested for any heavy metals, contaminants, pesticides, and that's done by a third party, an outside third party called NSF. If you haven't heard of them, they're amazing. A lot of products have that certification on them, and it just shows that what is on the label is actually in the bottle, and in our case, in the capsule, the vegan capsule. So I'll finish up here, and then I want Marilyn to share for just a second about why she was excited to partner with the Juice Plus company. The plant-based omega I've already mentioned to you, but it's been an incredible benefit to my body because of the heart, brain, joint, skin, and eye benefits. And for me, I used to take a medication for joint pain. I no longer take it because I'm adding this omega daily, and it's really, really making a difference. So Marilyn, can we take a little break here and you can get off mute and maybe share, for just a couple minutes with your family and friends why you decided to partner with the Juice Plus company?
Yes, of course. It just felt like a natural progression for me being able to share my absolute passion for health and wellness. I really do believe that food is medicine. And even as a vegan who eats a lot of plants every day, I could never get in the amount that is necessary to be like to actually receive the medicinal properties that are found in the fruits and vegetables. So Juice Plus just felt like it had the key to the kingdom, if you will. I was really impressed with the longevity of the company and also the scientific studies that really backed up to support the claims that they were making. Because anyone today can make these claims, but there's real science behind it that shows that whatever your ailment might be, it could be addressed through this product. What I teach in yoga really is about longevity, and that's what I personally care about. That if I'm going to be blessed to live into old age, I really want to be able to continue to do all the things that I love and do them with ease. So it just feels like the most intuitive thing to take in more fruits and vegetables. The body is the most intelligent design on earth. It's capable of self-healing, self-regulating, and especially if we give it exactly what it needs. So I know that not everyone's going to join me on the yogic path and be in a hot room for 90 minutes to 2 hours a day and work their bodies and minds and, try to support a proper health around mind, body, and spirit. But this is something that everyone can do. And that's why, to me, it feels like so great. I always joke with my students that we'll be doing the splits until we're in our 90s. And maybe not everybody wants to do that, but you'll be able to do everything else you really love to do just by making this very, very small change, just adding some better high quality nutrition into your everyday life. And then prevent whatever it is that might hold you back from experiencing the best life you can, thriving, not just surviving.
Wow. Thank you, Marilyn. You said it best. Thriving, not surviving. And when I was with you on the phone the other day, you mentioned that health is our greatest wealth. And I just am so aware of that. My husband and I really
Yes.
are about prevention. And this is the simplest way for me to prevent chronic illness and disease. Let me talk about sorry, 1 second. Yeah, okay. I want Sharon, who's on the call with us tonight, to share a little bit about her story, how she learned to Juice Plus, and then a little bit about the research, because I think, Sharon, you have been taking it the longest of the three or four of us on the call.
Okay, awesome. Yes, I'm in my late 50s, you guys, and I feel better than in my 20s and 30s. So I love being on any call to share, what you can help other people with is because you've been through it. So, I used to have a body that I wasn't so happy with. It was really run down. I had allergies. I had bumps on the backs of my arms, tops of my legs, and so my skin was screaming out, hey, something's wrong, but the doctors would just give me some kind of lotion and it never worked. It was really from the inside. What was I eating? I was eating sugar, fast food, junk food, any food, but I wasn't thinking about, what kind of food was I eating. And a friend of mine introduced me to Juice Plus 25 years ago in September. And just she was nodding a lot, and I knew that she knew a lot more than I did about juicing, and she was helping her mom who had an autoimmune disorder. So also she was an aerobics instructor and very fit and all this, and I'm like, yeah, sign me up. But I didn't know anything about it, and I knew that vitamins made me nauseous. But I knew that I wasn't eating properly. And so I said yes to Juice Plus, and then I found out I was pregnant. I'm like, oh, I need to be a little bit responsible, figure out, is my child going to turn, red and green? Because it was just the red and green product back then, the fruits and vegetables. And I'm like, I need to look at this research. And I had a really good background in research, where I knew p-values, I knew effectiveness and all that. And back then there were only 3 studies. Now there's 48 studies using Juice Plus on humans. And the studies are very good. And you learn a lot through being in this community about the power of fruits and vegetables. There's so much power. And this is a way to get concentrated power from fruits and vegetables that you can have every single day. So I love that. And so, I used it as my prenatal. Also, I use that shake, the complete shake. I love the chocolate one. I still use it every single day. I love it so much. And it comes in handy when you don't know what to eat and you're like, okay, I'll make a shake or I'll make a bowl. And so the micronutrients of the fruits, vegetables, berries, I definitely recommend that. And then I recommend the shake also, which is what they used in one of our studies at University of Maryland, University of Texas, MD Anderson Cancer Center. And they found better protein status and less recurrence of stage 4 ovarian cancer in cancer patients, stage 4 ovarian. So, I always say if they use Juice Plus on ovarian cancer patients, on children, on pregnant women, these are like the most fragile participants of a study, so they have to make sure that all the T's are crossed, the I's are dotted, for any product that a university or medical center uses on their patients or students. And so, that the homework's already been done on Juice Plus, and it really is very solid research. For me, it's given me so much more vitality. I really have not had menopause symptoms, which I should have, but I don't, and I'm beyond that. I have, just better health. I don't have allergies anymore, and I've made other changes as well. And what happens is you start taking in the fruits and vegetables with the capsules or the gummies, and then it starts reprogramming you to want healthier foods, because just like if you drink water, you're going to crave more water. If you drink Coca-Cola, you're going to crave more Coca-Cola. That's kind of what happens, some cellular memory. And so over time, you just make other simple changes. But our company, the Juice Plus company, recommends one simple change at a time. And the best simple change and most significant you can make is Juice Plus. So it gets into your bloodstream. It helps reduce oxidative stress, which is at the foundation of a lot of disease processes. It reduces systemic inflammation, which also is at the foundation of a lot of disease. So it really helps a lot. And you can read there, better skin, better lung function. Who doesn't want, better lung function, better immune system, stuff like that. So Juice Plus has been proven to do all these things in the body. And up at the top are those different journals. Those are major journals that you can just bank on. So I just wanted to share that. I definitely love Juice Plus. I make sure I take it every day. Even if I don't want to swallow the capsules, I'm like, I need to. I definitely need to. Great meeting you guys, Marilyn's family and friends. Love Marilyn. She's awesome.
Thank you, Sharon. Your story's amazing. 25 years. That's great. Because Sharon touched on it, and it's such my favorite product too, outside of the capsules, I want to talk a little bit about the complete shakes. This is the shake that is macronutrition. It includes all kind of plants. You can see them listed there: quinoa, pea protein, broccoli sprouts. It's amazing. But it tastes so good. That's what's so crazy. My husband and I make him up one every day for lunch, and this is a way for him to get, really great nutrition when he's working and he doesn't want to stop. And he's just got an on the go healthy meal. Laura, would you pipe in for a second, chime in, and tell us a little bit about your experience and how you're using Juice Plus Complete in your daily wellness program?
Oh, I definitely do Juice Plus Complete shakes every day because I know I'm getting my protein early in the morning. I've never been able to eat enough fiber, and I love like putting like dark cherries in it, and it just makes it just like a yummy dessert versus drinking just a protein drink. So I learned about Juice Plus when I was going through the health coaching program at the Sears Wellness Institute. He's a practicing physician still and recommends it to his patients. And I think he's been doing it for, yeah, 25, 30 years as well. But I I wanted to become a health coach because my whole family had a history of, my mom, dad, and my sister had cancer. My other sister had a brain tumor, dementia, diabetes, all that runs through my family. So I was like, what can I do to prevent this from happening to me and to help my, the next generation, my nieces, nephews, whoever was willing to listen. So I was able to help some of my family members. So it just warms my heart that I've found out about this community, found out about Juice Plus. My sister had issues with blood pressure. She was on heart medication. And since she started taking Juice Plus, she's been weaned from the heart medication and she's on the smallest milligram of blood pressure medication. And my niece had psoriasis. I mean, from the time she was a little girl, really embarrassed, and she's 33. She started on Juice Plus like a year and a half ago. And after 6 months, it's pretty much held it at bay. So no more steroid shots, no more of those creams Sharon was talking about, that you're just constantly battling it. So my other nephew, he had awful acne on his back and on his face. I mean, lifelong issues. And same as soon as he started putting what he needed in his body, fruits and veggies, it's the wisdom of the body. It starts healing. And so he's totally acne free. And my other nephew, he was in a horrific car accident, had to be airlifted to the hospital, and his mouth was wired shut for, gosh, a couple months. And so this, when I was really thankful for the complete shakes, because you're getting protein and fiber and the fruits and veggies, because we put it all in one drink and he could sip it through a straw. So for those 2 or 3 months, he was getting nutrition in his body. So it helped him to heal a lot faster. And so I'm just very thankful that, like I said, I was introduced to Juice Plus and part of this community. And me and my husband use it every day for, immune health. We haven't been sick, more energy, and just knowing we have a good foundation in our bodies to start the day. And I love Marilyn too. I met her at one of my events and I just said, wow, what a great, person to, help in this area, because she already believes in all this and she's awesome. I can't say enough good things, but I'm sure you all know that already.
Thank you for sharing, Laura. Yes, she's a great person to lock arms with. I love that you guys live close to one another and you have a very similar heart for health. I'm going to finish up with just a few slides and then we're going to open up the floor for some questions. I like to just remind ourselves that we probably don't eat all the right foods. The ones that are on the right is the rainbow of fruits and vegetables that our body needs. And we eat a lot of the things on the left just because we're in a hurry. And also because it's easy access. So Juice Plus bridges the gap between what we do eat and what we should eat. And I just love that. I'm reminded of that daily. I work hard to eat well, but I'm never going to eat enough fruits and vegetables. And God designed our bodies to heal from the inside out with food, and we've just gotten away from the real food. And so I think it's amazing what this product can do for you. I'm going to finish out with just a few points here. Juice Plus is food. It's not a multivitamin. People get confused all the time. So it actually has a food label, and you can read there, vegan, kosher-free, dairy-free. I mentioned the NSF certification. I love that there's an outside third party checking every batch to be sure that it is contaminant-free, pesticide-free, and banned substances. And it is the most thoroughly researched product in the world, which is amazing. The tower garden is very close to my heart. My husband and I started growing on one of these towers on our back deck in Atlanta about 13 years ago. And it allowed us to grow some amazing food. And we always had a black thumb. I have never grown anything in the ground, and I have tried everything. Everything from the upside down tomatoes. And this system is so simple. It uses a lot less water, a lot less space. People have these in their home. You can see on the left, we have a home unit. You can throw it in the corner of your dining room and have access to great food all the time. In our case, we've always had them outside on our back decks, but the University of Mississippi has studied in depth this growing system, and they're showing that it grows 3 times faster, it's safe, it's nutrient dense, and it's just a pretty easy to use way to grow your own fruits and vegetables. So what we do in this family is we take our Juice Plus every day, and then we try our best to grow our own on the Tower Garden supplement. But it's just a lot of different tools that are available to you to get more plants into your diet every day. So I want to finish us out by asking you to join us in this mission of inspiring healthy living. And what I mean by that is, first and foremost, consider taking one simple change with us and adding Juice Plus. The best place to start is the essentials. Those are the capsules, and or the gummies if you'd love those. They taste amazing. Then you can add things like the protein powder and even the Luminate that we touched on briefly, which is for brain health. So we'd love for you to support Marilyn, but somebody may be coming to your mind that you're like, oh goodness, she's got to know about this. So please, save that name, save that phone number, and get in touch with Marilyn after tonight's call. We really just wanted to share with the people that are closest to her what she's excited about and how she's partnered with the Juice Plus company. The last thing that I'll say is we are always looking for people to lock arms with Marilyn, just like Laura's locking arms with Marilyn, to help us get the word out about these amazing products. So if you have a desire to share these products with us, we'd love to talk to you more about that. But for now, I'm going to turn off the recording, and I just want to open up the floor in case there's some questions. Marilyn is jumping on board very quickly, but that's the reason why she's got a few mentors on the phone with her tonight. So let me turn off this recording, and we want to be sure we answer your questions. There we go.